Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This word with Marty is efficient. It's a word that had developed a bad rap in part. I think it's associated with the Nazis' efficiency, and partly it's antithetical to the chill, kick back, make love, the hippie generation, and it's endured. Meditation, it's the kind of the opposite of what's been could be defined as the chill generation. But efficiency is core to my happiness and to making my life meaningful. I have this mild adrenaline rush all the time about wanting to do everything the most efficient way. And part of it is the adrenaline rush itself, and part of it is it conforms to my definition of the life well led. I like to be as productive, make the biggest difference I can every moment. And so, for example, when I'm counseling, I'm endlessly thinking about how can I do it the most efficiently to save my clients money and time. So, for example, I have a probing new client questionnaire that I have my clients complete in advance so they can do that on their own time. They send it to me a day in advance, and I review it in advance, and that covers so much of what I hear other counselors spend the first few sessions on. I'm not averse to interrupting if I feel they're too long-winded. Sometimes it's important to let them talk, but in violation of standard rules, I will interrupt at times to make things more efficient. My clients appreciate it, and I'm always thinking about what's the most. I give them all homework assignment. Well, I don't give them. We negotiate a homework assignment they're excited about doing, so that the average client only sees me 3 or 4 sessions. I have some clients I've seen for 15, 20 years, but those are more like like you go to a dentist every 6 months to get your teeth cleaned. So whenever there's, so just in general, if there's an issue, I see the client. I'm a career counselor. Writing, same story. I'm very efficient in writing, partly by picking topics I know a lot about, partly because I write a shitty first draft, partly because, and I therefore just write it quickly and don't expect perfection, and it's much easier to revise your way to excellence than come up with it out of thin air. And I'm not unduly perfectionistic. Yes, as I'm writing, I if it's nonfiction, I will think about, do I really need some research here? And then it's usually just a Google search or a ChatGPT search. I like to think that I yield more benefit to people by writing 3 stories or essays or articles that I write quickly than one that's in greater depth. I think that people get 90% of the benefit from what I would do in that first few hours of work, and the other 10% would take me many more hours. I'm very aware of that. And I hybridize roses. I won't go into detail. But that's a very long-term, laborious process, but I'm highly efficient. So even though the major rose developing companies have hundreds of thousands of seedlings, fancy greenhouses, and the rest of it, my very efficient approach enables me. I have commercial roses on the market and many others under test, and some of my very best ever are here, and I probably do it in a half hour a day on average, and at almost no cost on my deck in my backyard. I'll just turn the camera to. Here's my little rose breeding operation. Can you see it? Oh, I've got to turn it backwards. Sorry. Let me do it. It's just out there. You can't see it. Sorry. Anyway, so many people of the chill variety might decry me as lacking in work-life balance, being too efficiency-oriented, too productivity-centered, They might even pathologize me as workaholic, like alcoholic, rather than hard worker. But I invite you to maybe step back from your status quo and don your wise man's hat, your wise woman's hat, and ask yourself, really, would you be more content with your life and yourself? And would the world be better off? Would your life have more meaning if you were more efficient? Anyway, that's my word with Marty for now, for today. It's sufficient. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. I certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 32 books. The one most relevant to this probably is How to Do Life. But all 32 are on Amazon. Just go there, search on my name, Marty Nemko, Nemko, and you will find more than you can stomach. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.